Hey, welcome back to Snapbolt Games. My name is Max, and I'm back with another Pauper League. And today I'm going to be playing this Golgari Gleezard combo deck through a league on Magic Online. I'm going to go through a quick deck tech in a second, and then we'll get right into the league. First, I want to shout out my channel. It's youtube.com/snapbolt. If you like my content, go to my channel and subscribe. You can ring the bell. It's really the best way to support me, so thanks so much for that. And let's get right into the deck tech. I have played this deck once on my channel, so you can check out that league. This build is slightly different than that last one, so I'll mention some of the changes. But I've been really wanting to play more of this deck. I had some issues with time in the first league, a little spoiler there. But we've made some changes to account for Magic Online and go from there. That's the first thing I want to mention. In the first league, I had Thought Picker Witch as the win con. There was just way too many clicks, and it just took too long to win on Magic Online if the opponent didn't scoop to the combo. I think in paper, Thought Picker Witch probably still is the best win con because it costs 1 mana rather than 3 to play the card compared to Bloodright Invoker. But Magic Online's not paper, and you have to take your clock into account. And we're trying to do that at least somewhat with Invoker, and I'll get more into that in a second. Let's start. The mana base is completely different. I'm basically playing a minimum of artifact lands. I'm just playing 4 bridge. I think that helps us a little bit against Ponza, just having the indestructible lands. Therefore, I think Bridge is likely the best duel to have. We could just play a black-green land that comes in tap that has Swamp Forest for Snuff Out. But I'm just playing 4 Bridge and then a bunch of basics and 2 landscapes that are both black-green. These landscapes are really strong, just so much better than Evolving Wilds because they can come in untapped and add a mana to play so many of our 2-drops in this deck. So maybe more landscapes could even be good, but that's where we're at with the mana. Just a lot of untapped lands, some bridges. Helps us against Ponzo, like I said, to have the bridges. Also, you can sack these bridges to Deadly Dispute and Insight. We have 3 Eviscerator's Insight now. I think this card is really strong, especially in this archetype, because with Energy Refractor, you can just make infinite mana with the combo, and then this draws 4 cards. So it really helps you rip through your deck to find the rest of the combo or whatever else you need. Up to 4 Duress. We have 4 protection spells and 4 Duress. I think Duress is where you want to be. I think it's the best way to protect the combo. Obviously, having a combination of both of these is good. Down to 2 Snakeskin Veil, and I'm trying 2 copies of Tameo Safekeeping in the main and 1 in the side. This card just seems like it does a lot of what you want. It doesn't give you the counter like Snakeskin Veil does, but its target permanent you control gains hexproof. So you can also protect your Glee from like a disenchant, like a Thraben Charm or something. You could also use this against Ponza to protect your land from a land destruction spell. And you can even bring it in against decks like Burn, where they have interaction to kill your combo, but it also just gains life. So it's a protection spell that gains life, that protects lands, that protects Glee. For all those reasons, it might even be better than Snakeskin Veil, but I still think a mix is the way to go. I don't know what the right mix is, if it's like 3-1 or 3 Tameo Safekeeping, 1 Veil, or even 4-0, I don't know, but I'm trying the 2-2 split, and I think that's going to be strong. Up to 3 Energy Refractor. And now let me talk a little bit about Bloodright Invoker as the win con. There's also Nadir's Nightblade, and I wanted to play that. But there's a couple reasons to play Invoker over that. One, I tested 1 game just in like a practice match with Nightblade just to see if I could combo. And the problem is when you're comboing with Nightblade, it puts 2 different triggers on the stack. And then you have to click one of the triggers and it makes it kind of hard to combo. So I think that even though this you have to, sack the spawn to get 8 mana to drain for 3 rather than Nightblade, each sack of a spawn drains for 1. You have to double click on Nadir's Nightblade anyway, so this isn't really that much worse. But also, there's a couple key points that makes Invoker better. One is if you think they have like a Lightning Bolt but you don't have protection, you can go Brood Skill plus Glee, either activate or sack a spawn that you have, and then make infinite colorless mana. And then, assuming you have 1 black mana, once you get up to like enough to drain them out with Invoker, you just make all the colorless mana first, then you cast Invoker, then their Lightning Bolt doesn't doesn't stop you from comboing, where with Nadir's Nightblade, it could. If you only have 1 spawn and you go Nightblade and then you go sack spawn, Glee triggers, in response they bolt the Nightblade, you're done. You can't combo anymore. But with this, you can add all the mana, then play this, then even if they bolt this, then you can just either keep comboing or just drain, and then you win that way. So for those reasons, I think Invoker's better. Oh, the last reason, that I was talking to somebody who's playing this deck a fair amount on Twitter, and I was asking them about Invoker. And they also said against Trespasser's Curse, the enchantment, 2-mana enchantment, whenever you curse a player, and then whenever a creature ETBs under that player's control, it drains for 1, where Nadir's Nightblade doesn't. It does get around that too because of the gain 1, but this gets around it too because even if you're at 1, because you can just their Trespasser Curse triggers, it goes on the stack, but the way the triggers happen, you can just keep stacking their Trespasser's Curse trigger and then combo off and kill them before any Trespasser's Curse trigger resolves. Hopefully that made sense, and hopefully we don't have to do that, but it's possible, it's possible. 1 Implement of Ferocity. This is not a very good card at all, but it's something you can sack to your Deadly Dispute effects. It just gives you the 9th one. Some people play a couple of these. It can also start the combo by paying 1 instead of 2 to activate Brood Scale. For those reasons, I'm including it. I don't know if this should be something else, like some other better card, but that's what we have. Going with more of the stock, quote-unquote, sideboard now. Not playing Crypt Rats, playing Drown in Sorrow because it doesn't deal you damage. Couple Fiends. Actually, in the one match that I tested with the deck, I did like Fiend a lot because being able to play it and then sack in response is pretty strong. I don't know if I mentioned Snuff Out, just a really strong card in Pauper. 4 Weather the Storm, the 3rd Safekeeping, and a couple Spell Bombs is what I'm trying out, which most people don't have. With that being said, let's get right into round 1. Let's go. All right, welcome to round 1. We're against Marsh Flats. Let's be on the play, and we do have to play fast with this deck, that's for sure. Keep this hand. This hand looks solid. Let's give our opponent the old GLHF. We're off to the races. Opponent's on a mole to 6. I think I will lead on just the turn 1 duress here. Okay, it's mono red. Kuldotha Rebirth, Bolt, and a bunch of 1-drops with 1 mana. They don't have an artifact yet for Rebirth. And I think I just take Bolt because that breaks up our combo. So let's just take this. They'll probably immediately draw some easy artifact to sack. And they just play Reckless Lackey, attack for 1, we don't care. I'm just going to play Rumble on 2 and go off to the races. Twisted Landscape. I think we just take a Glee here. So we need both sides of the combo. Go ahead. Do I just jam Bloodred Invoker? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it really helps us. So probably not. There's the Tomb Raider. There's another Rumble. Nice. Let's just play that. Hope to hit Lizard. We don't. We hit Star though. So I'll take Star. Now we need to find some Deadly Disputes and Eviscerator's Insights. I don't know if playing Twisted Landscape or Star is better. Pass the turn. We can also use our Star to sack our Twisted Landscape here. Or to, not to sack, to cycle it if we want. Okay, now they get to Rebirth into Bushwhacker. Okay, this is scary. We have to find the combo ASAP now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They attack for 12, hit us down to 6. I think I'm fine to just block next turn. I can't like Snakeskin Veil and eat one of their things, so I'm just gonna take. Okay, we're at 6. There's another Duress. That would have been good last turn. Just Just deciding what mana to add for this star. I'm going to sack it to draw. Could also sack a spawn to star, but I want 2 blockers, so I don't want to do that. I think I'll just get another black mana here. Bloodright Invoker. I could just play Bloodright as a blocker. Block something with Bloodright. Then I can just 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I can just take 5. Can even sack Twisted Landscape just to get another forest, I guess. Alternatively, I can play Twisted Landscape, tap it for colorless, play Invoker, and play Duress. Their last card's unknown. It probably is worth it to Duress. It's not like getting better. Nice. Okay. Now we play this, play Invoker, pass the turn. Hope they don't draw like another Lightning Bolt. And then we have to top deck Gleezard still. So I think I can go to 1 here. Do I need to keep both my spawns? I'm not sure. I don't think I do, but I'll just block with just Bloodright Invoker. Maybe Nadir's Nightblade gaining some life could have been better than Invoker in a situation like this. Because I could sack spawn, gain 1. Okay, go to 1. They drew a land. Sack Reckless Lackey, draw a card. So they're trying to draw a Bolt right now. We have 4 Weather the Storm for this matchup too. No Wizard yet. Still can draw a Wizard off this. We don't. Alright, we're dead. Oh, wait. We are dead. Okay. Guess I should have taken Cold Author Rebirth over Bolt, but wanted to be able to combo. Get a lot of hate here. 8 cards coming in. I want to be able to combo because they're going to have a lot of blockers, but I also have triple drown, so maybe I can side out some invokers. Maybe side out an energy refractor or even 2 energy refractors. And some card draw. Maybe I don't need implement. Can side out a Wellspring too. It's a little slow. I think it's good to take out some of the card draw. Maybe energy refractor is what we want, but I like Duress still. They should keep in like interaction for our combo. And just it trades for a card from their hand. I don't think I want Fiend. Let's go with this. Single forest, Duress, Weather the Storm. It's just not going to work. It's just mulligan. All right, this will work. Keep. Can put back a Chromatic Star. I think so. Bridge, go. Cameo safekeeping, nice. I'll just play Wellspring. Set up to draw a Deadly Dispute. Weather the Storm, it's fantastic. Probably just go bridge, pass, leave up Weather the Storm next turn because they'll likely play some spells. And if they don't, they don't. Then we're not in the worst spot. Just F6 really quick here. Tried to make it look like I have nothing. Okay, it's a problem. We need to find a drown here. I think I do need to weather just to gain 6. Need to use my mana. Gain the life now. Another weather the storm. I guess I could play Brood Skill with Tameo Safekeeping up. I like it. It's a blocker for their 1/1s. And they don't have that much interaction usually because they have to play a lot of creatures. So just having the safekeeping up here is nice. See if they also have Bolt. They do. Okay, I mean, we still traded for 2 of their burn spells. So it could be worse. We have another Weather the Storm. We do need to find a lot more. Both other combo pieces still, though. Sleet on Duress. Wow. Synth and Chain Lightning, wow. Guess I'm just taking Synth. I feel like Synth is just too scary, but Chain Lightning is as well. Maybe I just have to take Chain Lightning and hope they miss on Synth. Plus, Synth might lead them to double spell, so I get to weather for more. Just take Chain Lightning and pass. Still need to just find Drown in Sorrow, basically. Mountain, okay. Could weather the storm for 6 right now. 2, 3, 4, 5. I go to 2, and then I die to exactly Lightning Bolt or Galv Blast. I think if they drew that for turn, it's fine. Rather than play another spell and then let me gain more life. They have to play another. They play the land from exile. Wanted them to play another creature. Yeah, this was bad because they played well. I played bad because now if they just hit an instant off the top in the top 3 cards of their library, they win right now. Yeah. Okay, I messed that up. Should have responded to this. We would have drawn Rumble into nothing really. Okay, we got crushed. GG's. Let's go round 2. All right. Welcome to round 2. We're against Than. Can I see that? We'll keep this. So looks like totally fine. Just gonna lead on bridge. Probably bridge into forest. Tameo safekeeping, fine. Opponent played around weather really nicely. I mean, I just straight punted in the end of game 1, I think. I wasn't thinking about the blood, which I should have been. Ooh, we're against Black-Red Madness. I think I'll just play Wellspring. Plan to Deadly Dispute at some point next turn. No rush. Can maybe do it at the end of their turn. Draw a bunch of cards. Wow, just playing a Carnarium right now, not floating mana. Interesting. Wonder if they messed up or if they just didn't have a play right now. So I can play Landscape, I could sack it for another black source, and then end of turn dispute my Wellspring to Ancestral. I like that. They're not playing any like creature threats yet, so that's good for us. They're just doing nothing. Definitely going to go for Sack Landscape first, get a Swamp, and then Deadly Dispute my Wellspring. Sack. Get Swamp. Deadly Dispute here. This is such an insane play. Just like, this engine is just so strong in Pauper. It's hard to play other card advantage engines because, look, we made 1 mana. We drew 3 cards. Now we just have more mana on our next turn. It's so good. Okay, I have 10 cards in hand. I can play land, play implement. I'm just thinking of how I can not have to discard a card. I probably will have to discard 1, but that's okay. Guess I start with Rumble. Take Brood-Scale. And then play Forest. Definitely don't think I should play Brood-Scale right now. Could use the treasure. I could play like... I was going to say I could play Wellspring and play Implement, but I could also just play Implement, discard 1 card, and then I could use my treasure to Eviscerator's Insight the Implement to just keep drawing more cards to find what I need. I like this. What should I discard? I guess a Wellspring? Because with this specific hand, I have so much card advantage. I could also discard the land, because I'm probably going to draw one more land, but I just don't think I need this much card draw. They're Deadly Disputing a Blood. You got it. Galvanic Blast us. You got it. We will have to like find and go for the combo very soon because their deck can just deal a lot of damage out of nowhere. Kind of sucks to have to use the treasure, but I'd rather use the treasure than the Eldrazi spawn. Jagged Barrens hit us to 13, and they have 6 cards in hand still. Faithless Looting. Probably play 2 Madness cards. Double Kitchen Imp. Actually, I don't hate this. They're only going to have 1 mana up right now. So we should be safe if we find Glee in the top 4. We get to draw 3 off Insight, sacking Ferocity, then 1 card per turn. If we draw Glee, we should win because we should have Brood-Scale, Glee, with safekeeping with a spawn in play. So Glee in the top 4. Then we have Energy Refractor, Wellspring, and Flashback Insight to keep drawing cards. Oh, they have 1 mana left. Okay, so they could have double interaction here actually. Thought they had to spend both their mana for some reason. Maybe I didn't realize they had the black floating from Carnarium. Insight this. Another Rumble. Draw 2. No Glee yet. Still no Glee. We're at 9. We are in trouble. I could like get greedy and play Brood-Scale, hope they just have 1 spell that can target it, but they have so many spells in their deck that can target Brood-Scale. The problem is we're getting hit down to 5 and they have 5 cards in hand. So we're also probably not winning if we don't go for anything. So I think I have to just Rumble, look for Glee, and just go for it. Okay. Not hitting. I guess at this point I do play Brood-Scale. Because if they're pointing burn at Brood-Scale, maybe that lets us survive with safekeeping. think we're losing though. We just aren't able to assemble the combo fast enough here. Oh, they could also just go face with burn, yeah. Okay. Die to any burn spell. We can safekeeping to gain 2, but that doesn't really do it. Alms. So even if we gain 2, we take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're dead. We're just getting crushed by these burn decks. Let's bring all this in. I don't think we want drowns in this matchup, even though it can answer their creature. I think we just ignore the kitchen imps. Seems good to me. Let's cut some amount of card draw as well here. Can't cut too much. All right, let's just sideboard minimally like this. I think it's pretty obvious we want those 5 cards. Okay, got a couple duresses. That looks really nice. Duress you. Gotta be careful of duressing them, taking a spell that has madness and they can cast it. Because it gets discarded. Definitely just taking looting here, I think. Their hand is really bad. And then I can just duress again next turn, take Galvanic Blast. Leave them with like such a bad hand. There's Bridge. Okay. Can also just, I should just play one of my 2 drops here. Ooh, there's Glee. Should still just draw cards. Can't play Broodskill yet because we need to duress the Galv Blast. Another land is good. Untapped land would obviously be better, but we're doing fine. So the problem is if I duress now, they can go like Galv Blast you, I have to take Alms of the Vein, and then they cast it. But maybe I'm fine with that. Alternatively, I can just wait. Play like Bridge, Refractor, Go. Find more like protection and interaction. I like waiting. I'm not that close to dead yet, so I don't have to go for anything. I think taking the Faithless Looting still was good, because it just allowed them to like get a more functional draw, which obviously we didn't want them to have. They plot Highway Robbery. All right, now I'm safe to duress. Wonder if I should still lead on Refractor. I think I'm fine to lead on Duress. Again, you do not want to take Alms of the Vein here. Take a Galv Blast. They've drawn reasonably well, considering they just had lands and basically nothing at the beginning of the game. Star. I think I'll still play Bridge here. Pass. If they want to Galv Blast us for 4, it's great for us. I don't think they will. They want interaction for the combo. So drawing a Snakeskin Veil or a Tameo Safekeeping is what we want at this point. Yeah, Highway Robbery just draws like a bunch of cards. Cast it and Alms on the cheap and draw 2. It's really good. Okay, they still have a Jagged Barons in hand. Blast and another Alms of the Vein. we can, if they tapped out, we could combo, but they're very unlikely to tap out. Second brood scale. It's kind of interesting. Could honestly just run out the first one. And there's the Tameo safekeeping. Nice. So we know about one Galvblast. I want to wait to like adapt in response, so I don't think I want to do anything right now. Like Galvblast that. I could just adapt in response, make a spawn, let it happen, and then go for it on the next one. Yeah, I like that. This just gets me the spawn, which allows me to start comboing more easily without spending as much mana on the next combo. And I didn't really want to fight over it there. I'd rather wait. They have 4 cards left. I wonder if we should have more like artifact hate to like deal with like artifact lands. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention is a lot of people are playing the Jund version of this with Cleansing Wildfire and Writhing Chrysalis. But I was thinking about it more and I was thinking, well, Writhing Chrysalis doesn't necessarily help you like win the game on its own. It's a really good card. But are you going to beat somebody with damage by just attacking with Chrysalis? Maybe. And I know it gets infinite power also when you combo, but I don't know if it's worth it playing those red cards. Demand answers. They drop to 5. If they ever tap down to 1 mana, then we should have them at least be able to make an infinite power thing. Okay. I think we have them here. Let's go for it. Root scale. Glee. Another trick I learned from somebody in the comments was holding down W. And I'm not going to do it right this second because they're probably going to respond. But hold down W, and then you don't need to click spawn and sack spawn. I know you could hold down W to auto pay the first ability on your mana, but you can also do it on Eldrazi spawn. So that's just kind of interesting. It's always yield to Glee, and then always yield to Brood Scale, and then always yes to Brood Scale. And now I can just keep going. So hold W, you don't have to click the mana ability, and then it goes a lot faster. And the 1 click is surprisingly like much faster than the 2. So this like way comboing like this is like really fast now, holding W. So it's a really nice trick. I'm gonna make this infinite anyway, but I'll probably star here. Draw a card. It's a twisted landscape. We want to make this like get up to at least 30. I'm going to energy refractor, cycle this twisted landscape in a second. They have to chump with Epicure. We have a Tameo safekeeping. The Jund one. Cycle, there's Snakeskin Veil, sure. Okay, I'll attack. What? Oh, it has Summoning Sickness. Can't attack. I was like, thought I just messed up. But okay. Go ahead. And for this reason, I don't think like Wedding Invitation and the land that can make a 2-power thing unblockable is what you want. I think you'd rather just have your ways to combo and drain for the win. But you can see we really didn't use much time making a quote infinite power thing there. Now Deadly Dispute and Eviscerator's Insight are my best draw from here. I'm at 12 though. I have 5 cards. Vampire's Kiss. And land. Bounce land. See if they bounce Jagged Barrens. I think they probably will. They don't. Great Furnace. We need to get our wizard up to 28 at least. There's a Rumble. Cast Rumble. There's another Glee. So I can put, oh, my spawn has Summoning Sickness now, but I can make 2 infinite power things if I take Glee. So I do that. Then I Glee up this. And then I start sacking again. Now I should probably just go for a while here. They have 4 cards in hand. We're at 10. We have a Tameo Safekeeping. They have to chump. I guess I just punted. I could have had the win. I shouldn't have sacked my spawn. I should have just tapped my mana. I was thinking I always want to use colorless and leave up my lands. But that was just totally wrong. So that's some inexperience with the deck showing. We could easily get punished and lose this game because of that. Alright, I'm going to attack. That feels pretty bad. We can Tameo Safekeeping on something else, like a land, just to gain 2 life if we're going to die to try to survive. But they could easily deal us, 12 damage. Easily. They have some madness cards with these blood. That's all they really need. A couple Galvanic Blasts. Kitchen Imp. That's 2 damage. Casting it. Be interesting if they go for the attack with the Kitchen Imp, assuming they have enough burn, and then we Safekeeping to survive and then kill them on the crackback if they had like another creature. What do they got? What do they got? They're in the tank. That's usually good for us. A lot of newer players in these situations, they're like, get nervous when the opponent takes a long time in these situations, but that's a good sign for you, because if they had a clear route to victory, the opponents usually just do it immediately. So if they're going really slow, they're like, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? So just chill, wait for them to make a play, go from there. Try to fix this filter a little bit here. It's looking bad in this light. Oops. Let's see, maybe this might be making it worse. 1 second. I think that's a little bit better. I'm not sure. Trespasser's Curse. Okay, well now we just keep going. We're only behind on time by like 20 seconds here. So I need to make this spawn at least like 31 minimum, because a lot of their spells can gain 3 life, like Alms of the Bane. So if they don't have a blocker here, then I was like, oh, our time's not going down, but that's because the opponent's time is going down, so that's good. Lightning Bolt, target us. Okay. I guess I shouldn't have sacked this other spawn. Should just let the bolt resolve. They're tapped out. Let the bolt resolve and then keep comboing here. So our spawn is going to be 20 power right now. So again, I need to get it up to at least 31. I'll probably just go like 35 or 40 or so. And we do have the safekeeping here to still gain 2 life if we need. But I think they're tapped out, so maybe 31 is enough. I can always do a couple more and take some damage off Curse. Actually, no, I don't know if I can do that because each one I do, they gain 1, so maybe I will just go up to like 35 just to be safe. But yeah, I should have had this win already. So I'm using time, so hopefully I'm not punished by my clock, but I think I have this game. And I'm just going to do a couple more and then go for it. This deck just seems so much more fun to play in paper. I really do want to play it in paper. Okay, one more, go to 35 arbitrarily. Then we'll let Curse resolve and we'll attack them. Weather the Storm, nice. 61 brood scale. We were close to nice territory there. Okay. Got a game win, that's nice. Do we want anything else? We sided in a safekeeping and quad weather. We took out some of our card advantage, which I definitely felt. I was like, oh, give me some card draw, because we sided out, you know, pretty much all cards that we sided out were all card draw. I think Rumble is just too good at finding the combo to side out, and giving the spawn is like helps you combo faster too. So I don't think you want to side out Rumble. Run it back. I sided out 1 Bloodright Invoker too. I think I'm supposed to keep this. I have a safekeeping, I have Rumbles, I have 2 lands. Opponent's on the multi 6 here. His hand's not the best, but I think it's a keep. They keep 6, and they lead Jagged Barons. Wellspring is nice. Do I play Wellspring on 2 or do I play Rumble? I think Rumble might be better. Weather the Storm. I want to draw lands, and Rumble helps me find a land. Swamp or Forest? I think I want Forest. Pass. I don't think leaving up weather this early is good. They're just doing nothing. Wow. They did nothing on the end of our turn too. I'm shocked. Another Weather the Storm. Well, now I'm kind of tempted to just play Forest, say go. And then if they play like 2 spells, I can play Weather, Weather using my Eldrazi spawn. I'm going to do it. I'm going to just pass. I feel like they're going to play spells at some point. Fiery Temper me? Sure. Their hand is really bad, or are they just like waiting for something? Maybe their hand's just really horrible. Okay. Let's play Rumble. Untap land would be nice. There's also Brood Scale. Just thinking I kind of need land to just keep drawing cards, and then it's a lot easier for me to win the game from there, I think, than playing Brood Scale, saying like play Star, not have that much mana, but maybe just getting the actual way to combo is the way to go. I think they're just scared of getting comboed. That's what it is. No, my gut is just telling me land. Maybe that's really bad, but also swamp better, probably. Let's go swamp. I think I'm just going to pass the turn now. Because they're probably going to play a spell on end step, and if they don't, that's fine. It's weird to not take Brood Scale there, but thinking it's fine. Bolt. Sure. I should just weather now. Gain 9. It's nice to be able to play both weathers in the same turn, but I think that's just a little too good of a Weather the Storm. I always get too greedy with Weather the Storm. It's my downfall with that card. Vampire's Kiss, sure. Not hitting land drops. Let's go Wellspring. Play Star. Pass the turn. We're just going to discard a land or a sneaky snacker. Okay. Sure. We're still at 20 and they only have 4 cards in hand. We're doing fine. Another land. Okay. Play a Refractor. Another Weather the Storm. Okay, let's just play land and pass again. Wish I took Brood Scale at this point, but I think we're doing fine. They're gonna like Deadly Dispute the treasure. Cast a Kitchen Imp end of turn. Sure. Cast it. And then let them draw. And then I'll just go for the double weather. Weather the Storm. I think you can respond to this storm trigger and it counts it, right? Or does it not? So this one has Storm 4. Oh. That one's 3. Is this one 4? Okay, they can see. That was just too much life. So this one was Storm 3. And then this one I think was going to be Storm 4. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it works like that. Ask Calicaz. So we won the game by literally storming off. Nice. That's pretty funny. See you in round 3. All right, after storming off against Rakdos, we're in round 3. Let's be on the play. This hand's pretty bad, but I think I'm going to keep it. We have 2 lands and then 2 refractors to just start drawing cards. We have Snakeskin Veil plus Glee. So I think it's good enough. Frost Forge Bridge, is it another Rakdos Burn player or is it an Affinity player? Or is it Mardu and It? Okay, there's a Deadly Dispute. Probably want to fire that off on the first refractor here. Rakdos Madness with a Kitchen Imp on turn 2. It's scary. We have a Duress. We have a Veil. They discarded Sneaky Snacker also? Jeez. Alright, Forest is good. So I think I go Forest, play Deadly Dispute right now, see what I draw, and then just probably Duress them right now. I could save the Duress for the turn I'm going off. Let's just tap like this and Dispute right now. I think I want to just Duress them right now while they're tapped out. Kiss, Kiss, Temper. All right, I'll just take Temper because that interacts with us. They can't Madness it. And then their hand is just some creatures and burn spells. Nothing too scary. They slam Kiss, they slam Carnarium, attack for 2. And then they could next turn get back Double Snacker, but that's even kind of slow, assuming we can find the combo. Another Deadly Dispute. So suppose I wasn't going to play Twisted Landscape, but now I kind of want to, because I can go Twisted Landscape, play Refractor, and then Deadly Dispute the Refractor. To draw some cards. And we'll just pass the turn here. Just looking for Brood Scale. So I assume they're going to go Sack Blood, discard Snacker, Sack Blood, maybe Madness something, get back the Snackers. Maybe they're going to wait on it. Just play another Kiss. We have like the full combo here. And yeah, Deadly Dispute just making mana makes it so much easier to combo. Yeah, so they discard Snacker, discard Kiss, get back double Snacker. That's exactly what I thought they were going to do. Just thought they would also have the Madness spell. And play Epicure. Okay. We do have to find the combo here, though. Do I need Refractor? I'm going to have 2 more treasures, so I don't think so. Okay, there's the combo. Nice. That should do it. Brood Scale. Glee. I guess if they had interaction, they actually stop us. I can just go Snakeskin Veil right now for 1 mana. So I have more colored mana. I don't know if that's right. I'm going to do it. Because I have a second one anyway. Always yes, always yield. And then this is where I need to make infinite mana. Always yield. I guess I also have a Snakeskin Veil to protect my Blood Red Invoker so I can show it. Might as well just keep doing this if they're F6 because it's pretty fast. I'll show it here though. Okay, nice. They saw that we could combo very fast. Maybe I'm not supposed to side out any invokers, but I think siding out one is okay. I think this is the sideboard I did last time, and I think I'm fine with that. Let's go game 2. Yeah, this looks fine. Just lead on to duress. Foil Jagged Barons. Sick. Just gonna duress them now. Trespasser's Curse. I feel like I need answers to Trespasser's Curse in the sideboard. More and more people are going to be playing that with this deck picking up in popularity. Looting, Kitchen Imp, sure. Still think I was supposed to slam the Trespasser's Curse there. We can flashback Looting to get back Snacker, sure. It's Rumble looking for Glee. No Glee. Okay. I don't really want to sack my spawn if I can help it. Probably going... I was going to go play Forest, tap both Forest, play Refractor, but maybe I should just play Refractor first in case I draw a tap land. We're pretty close to dead here too. We don't have that much time. Another duress. They have a Deadly Dispute in hand that I can take. Whoa. Jeez. That's going to be pretty hard to beat. I think I have to take Galv Blast. Just can't leave them with double interaction for our combo, I don't think. It's going to be tough. I don't even think Glee off the top does it. What is their hand? These three? Lightning Bolt, Deadly Dispute, Great Furnace. Yeah, they dispute Snacker, get back Snacker. Nice combo. Like Great Furnace, Bolt and 2 unknowns. Cameo's Safekeeping. I cannot combo this turn anyway, but I think I just dispute my Refractor, have my Safekeeping up for sure. There's Glee. So I'm most likely dead. Just deciding if I can play Star and then have to use my treasure to safekeeping. I think I'll just pass and then try to go for the combo next turn if I survive somehow. Which is not that likely. can draw some extra cards here. So I go to 4. They have a bolt. Faithless Looting. That does it. Now our safekeeping doesn't save us. If they just bolt us, we're dead. Okay. These games are tight. I think I like same sideboard. I don't like Drown. Maybe Fiend is like good enough to slow them down. I have to mull this. 1 swamp only. And this I can keep. Put back a Rumble, a Snake's Veil, or an Invoker. I think I need Veil in this matchup. They kept 7. I think I need Rumbles too. I think Invoker's the thing I need least. I'll probably just play Rumble without sacking Star in case I just naturally draw a Deadly Dispute. I have a better sack outlet. Bridge, okay. Let's Rumble. Let's get ready to Rumble. Myth on Rumble? Oh man, that feels real bad. Hitting double Weather the Storm. That is pretty hard to do. Kitchen Imp. Discard Snacker again. Yep. That's good. That is good. Let's go Rumble. Not miss this time, please. It's not a miss technically. It's not very good. Let's just Rumble again. Another Faithless Looting, getting back Snacker and discarding what? Another Imp? Kind of getting destroyed here. We still have an opportunity to combo them. We just have like no combo pieces. Oh wow. They don't cast Alms or Fiery Temper. Whoa. They want to keep up interaction. That's good for us. Jeez. Wow. All right, now it's Eviscerator's Insight to start. Drew a land. That's good. There's the combo. Nice. Now let's just play another Rumble, I suppose. I think that's better than playing Chromatic Star. If I take a Glee, they know I have a Glee in hand. If I take a Star, I can draw towards a way to win with it. If they have like double interaction for my combo, I think I just take Star. They're going to have to play some more spells. They can't just like do nothing, I don't think. And I can also, since I have Veil, I have enough mana, I can probably go Brood Scale, Glee, adapt Brood Scale, and Snakeskin Veil in response to something. So the fact that they couldn't cast their burn was just so good for me. I think I can wait one more turn before going off. Maybe I don't need to. Because I can sack up to 2 spawns to get more colored mana with these Chromatic Stars. So let's think about this carefully. They have double, let's say they have double interaction. Double interaction does actually stop us. Let's just go Star, sacrifice it for black. Draw. Play land. Star. Oh wait. All already have the mana floating star. Then go green for green. Another brood scale. Perhaps I should just play out a brood scale right now and then not even fight over it. Seems kind of good to me. Go. Lightning bolt it. Okay. I might just play nothing because they might have double interaction up. Now, with this star, I think I should have enough mana. Oh, they could have potentially triple interaction. Oh, they're going Deadly Dispute right now. So double interaction again. I can't quite double Gal Blast us out, but we got to go for the combo next turn. Duress. Duress is interesting. I have to think about this. I'm so bad at these combo decks. Tap one swamp, play Duress. Then, let's say, sack a spawn, play Chromatic Star. Then tap Forest Swamp, play Broodscale. Then tap the last swamp, have Bridge and 2 spawns left. Play Glee on Broodscale. Yeah, I should be able to do everything. I'm not even going to double check. I'm just going to go Duress you. So they do have double interaction here. Or no. If I take Galvanic Blast, they only have Lightning Bolt left. So I think I'm good. So let's just stick to the plan, not overthink this. Should I sack a spawn instead of using a black mana? Broodscale. Glee. And I Snakeskin Veil. Always yes, always yield. And then Bolt doesn't resolve. Because I have Hexproof. Then my Glee resolves. And then I start making some mana. Then eventually I'll cast an Eviscerator's Insight on my star, draw 3. Actually, I'm going to want my star to make more colored mana. Because I can just sack that to itself, make black mana. So I guess I start with that. Or do I start with Eviscerator's Insight? Oh, and this spawn doesn't have Summoning Sickness either. Interesting. So actually, I want to go tap this swamp. Eviscerator's Insight, sacking the spawn. And then I'll get another spawn. Sack this spawn. Draw 2. Draw land. So now I get green mana. Hope to hit. Duress. Brutal. I guess I just arrest the Vampire's Kiss. They played this Lightning Bolt. They can play Jagged Barons, play Kitchen Imp, hit us to 1, but they don't kill us. So if I take Fire Temper, they can just cast it. Take Kiss. That's their hand. And then that's all I can do. They have a lot of draws that could kill us. Drawing land off the Eviscerator's Insight felt pretty bad. Alright, pass the turn. Yeah, second Glee there. Could have gleed up our spawn to attack. I feel like that could come up pretty often. And I missed it earlier this league, but playing the deck more, learn more. They're just gonna attack with just Imp? No, attack with both. Oh. Why did I think I was alive? They can just cast Fiery Temper. Brutal. Good games. I just forgot they could do that. Man. There's nothing I could do to play around it. Good game. Good game. Those games were really tight. Just played against 3 burn decks so far. Let's play against something else. Let's go round 4, see there. Welcome back to round 4. We're 1 and 2. Down in the dregs. Would you like to play first? Yes. 1 twist landscape. Oh, we also have a bridge that I didn't see. Yeah, we can keep. Landscapes are good. We're on the play. Tied on a roll. Then I rolled a 2. They rolled a 1. Nice. Opponent on a multi 5. Just getting all the luck down here in the 1-2 bracket. Gonna play bridge into landscape into, I guess, rumble first probably. Rumble's been impressive. A little bit clunky, but I think it's really good. The fact that it gives you the spawn, which could help ramp you, but also just combo, just help you combo faster is exactly where you want to be. I think I need land here. Looks like we're against Ponza. Ponza on a multi 5. Cycle Generous End. Play Highland Forest. Pass. Another Rumble. I think I can play another Rumble and either play Ichor Wellspring or Chromatic Star. Let's just play another Rumble using our black source. I think it's fine. Third Brood Scale. Don't think I want that. I think I'll just take Energy Refractor at this point. Go Forest. I'll play Ichor Wellspring. Now with the Snakeskin Veil, especially Ponza, a lot of times main deck plays 0 interaction for our combo. So this should be a really good matchup for us. A lot easier than Burn or Rakdos Madness. And they just literally have nothing also. That makes it easier too. I could go Star, Sack Star, then play Ichor Wellspring. Then I don't have to sack my spawn in order to do this if I miss on a land on Wellspring. I think this is better. Let's go black. Deadly Dispute? No. I still think I should play Wellspring first. If I draw a tap land, I could just consider playing that. Have more mana next turn. That's the 4th brood scale we've seen. There's one in the yard. Wow. Okay. Just play Star Pass. Even if they just play like the initiative creature here, it doesn't, we don't care that much. We just need to find Glee at some point. Yep, there's the Avenging Hunter. Glee? Not yet. Add black. Draw. There's Invoker. Wellspring, draw. Another Invoker. I guess I could just play out a Brood Skill over Refractor. Because then I can take the initiative back potentially. I don't know. If we don't find Glee, then we can't do anything. We do have an Eviscerator's Insight in the yard. I feel like I need to just get better at playing this deck. I feel like I'm kind of inexperienced. That makes sense because I played one league with a different version that I think this version is better. It just looks a lot better on paper. And yeah, I need to just get better. Is it going to be Boarding Party or Second Avenging Hunter? Or neither. Attack for 7. Yep. And then play another Hunter. Yep. We go to 8, and we have to combo now. Card kills pretty damn fast. Trample just kills so quick. Multiply, they just didn't do anything, then they just played Hunter, Hunter. And we are struggling to find Glee. Glee off the top. Nice. Ask and ye shall receive, huh? And then this is the full combo with Snakeskin Veil. So this does it. Sack. Yield. And yes, and yield to this. And then just start making infinite mana here. Yeah, this is so fast to combo this way. I'll just play Refractor, play Blood Right, and maybe they'll scoop. I think they will. But maybe they'll make us use the clock and let us practice the combo. Black, Blood Right. I have the protection, so, and another Blood Right, and infinite colored mana, so I'm fine to do this here. Looks like they're not going to concede. We can also attack with Brood Scale. But then they just chump. I don't think there's a faster way than just doing this. But I almost think there's no way I'm going to time out versus Ponza. Even if they make me fully combo. Should only take me 1 or 2 minutes. Do have to play fast though, like in general, especially if you know the opponent won't concede. So I have to activate this 7 times, so I need 56 mana. I want to hold control and just put all my blood right triggers on the stack. So we get to bring in a 3rd safekeeping. They could also be Gruul monsters. Some people aren't playing the Ponza, but either way, still going to bring in the safekeeping. Yeah, with Nadir's Nightblade, it's much harder to combo because after you sack the spawn, you have to like stack the triggers too. So it's actually it's probably pretty equivalent on clicks, honestly, but the way that it like you have to do it, it makes it a little harder to do. I think this is faster and easier. Okay, let's get up to 56 mana. And then I'm going to hold control. Oh, I have to do this every time. That's annoying. This is just so slow, Magic Online. Like, look at how slowly it adds my mana. Nice. Yeah, so technically you should make all the mana first. I was just hoping they would concede. Sick. That did not take that much time. It wasn't that fun. That's the problem with this deck. Okay, let's go safekeeping, fiends. Maybe Snuff Out is good because it can buy a lot of time. Killing like a big hunter like that or a boarding party. At the same time, I don't know. Can also kill Arbor Elf, slow them down. Can kill Chrysalis, which can be like, 6 or 8 power potentially. Probably should, but I'm just torn. Can actually board out some of this. I think I should keep in the duresses. I can go down on them. I don't want to miss. I have safekeepings. I'll have triple safekeeping 2 duress. I think in my practice match I played against Ponza, and I think I kept in all the duresses, but I knew they had the land destruction too. Maybe they just didn't draw any. Take out some of like the expensive stuff. All right, try this. 3 duress, 3 safekeeping, double fiend, triple snuff out. Let's go. And we can. This is why I don't like sideboard guides that much because, I mean, it obviously is good if you know their list exactly like in an open deck list tournament. But right now we don't know if they're Ponza or if they're like Gruul monsters, essentially no Ponza lists. And then therefore it does affect how you sideboard. Because if they're just straight red-green creatures, duress is pretty bad. Like sure I could take a wild growth or something if I get lucky. But if they're like 8 land destruction spells, duress is a lot better. So you have to like one, see how your opponent's playing a lot of times in order to sideboard correctly, and make a guess on what they have in order to, have the most effective sideboard plan. Not just do the same thing versus red green, maybe Ponza, maybe Gruul monsters every time. Doesn't work like that. What am I putting back? I have the combo, so I'm probably just going for it ASAP. I got to put back Deadly Dispute, so I have combo into infinite colored mana. Yeah, let's go. Oops. Like 7. I'm not sure what that even does. There's Arbor Elf. Deglamour. Man, I only had the 4 artifact lands to minimize the chance of that happening, but that's exactly what happened. I feel it's pretty bad. I guess they can always deglamour Glee as well, so maybe that's good for us, honestly. All right, let's get green. And then we can rumble. I should have gotten a let's get ready to rumble sound clip, but maybe that's just way too much. Probably what I should not have done. Do I want to play landscape? I don't think so. Star, forest. I want star. Gives me black mana. They don't even have a red source right now, so I can go for the combo pretty soon. Don't think I can quite go for it next turn, but the turn after I probably can. Looks like I'm getting Acid Moss here. Yep. Another bridge. I just played bridge, star, pass. They could have another deglamour, but again, that's fine because I just don't want them to deglamour my Glee. So I'd rather them deglamour my land. Just tap out for something. Boarding party. Chrysalis? Yeah. I mean, they could have interaction here, but I think I would go for it anyway, just because of the deck I'm facing. And the fact that they're gonna Glee? Oh, Acid Moss again? Okay. So now I can play landscape, play a naked brood scale. Hope they don't have interaction. I can play landscape into Wellspring. I can play landscape into Refractor. I can go landscape, sack, or I can just sack the Chromatic Star right now. I only have 3 mana, so I can't quite, even if I use the star for colored mana, I can't quite like go brood scale, Glee, and sack my spawn to go off. Just a little bit short because of the land destruction. Let's play this. Sack green. There's another untapped land. Nice. Play Wellspring. Draw. Go. I'm still at 18. They have 2 cards in hand. They had a bolt. I think their play last turn was not good. They should have just left up bolt for sure, but they essentially did stop us from being able to go off at all, so maybe they were fine. Cast into the fire on my bridge. I don't have a black source right now. Wow. Rumble into Avenging Hunter. Yeah. They have another spell? This is another Acid Moss. Feels like it. Wow. That was pretty crazy. The artifact land's punishing us. Do I just play Broodskill off the spawn, or do I just do nothing? Or do I play Refractor? I think I try to draw more lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands killed. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just dead. Wow. They literally killed all my lands. I wonder if I could have played differently. Hmm. The fact that they have Glee or Deglamour and Cast into the Fire. I mean, Deglamour is good because, again, it hits this, but wow, got Ponzed hard there. Okay. Let's bring Duress in. And take out another Wellspring. I think Snuff Out is good. Just like killing Arbor Elf specifically is so good. And while it deals us 4 damage to kill like a 4-power creature, that can buy us time in specific situations. But I think killing Arbor Elf is just like so important that I want Snuff Out. Triple safekeeping also, couldn't find that. Alright, this should be still a great matchup for us, so hopefully we can get there. Let's go game 3. Game 3 against Ponza. Swamp, Duress, nothing else with the combo. I just don't want to keep a 1-lander versus Ponza. This I'll keep. Put back Deadly Dispute. Bridge go. Wild Growth, okay. I guess I play Landscape, go. Not gonna play Fiend. Maybe I should have played Forest to like bait a Thermokarst. If they Deglamour my bridge, I think I'm just gonna go Deadly Dispute it. Save the safekeeping. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. There's Duress. Nice. I could just go Forest Rumble. I think I do that. I want to find more lands. Glee, Fiend, Forest. Oh, they didn't play a second land. Wow. Not taking Fiend, so I'm either taking Forest or Glee. I think I need to take Glee, because then I only have 1 Glee left. Sucks to not take land, but I have safekeeping at least here. Wild Growth, okay. What is this? 3 mana. Thermokarst that. Alright, let's safekeeping it. Sucks to have to use the treasure, but nothing we can do. They don't have red mana here. So I could just play Broodskill. Probably gonna get punished, but we'll see. Now I'm just so close to comboing. Another Forest, 5 mana. Repurposer I don't care about at all. I guess it blocks my brood scale, but I still want to just go infinite here if I can. I could have a Declamor. Guess I'm gonna play forest and go stars and then use the other forest to sack for black, duress you. Or I could just Mesmeric Fiend them. Alternatively, I can just go for it, but I think that's not as good as duressing them. I'm just gonna leave up the landscape and just go star, and they're not F6 tier. Just gonna duress them and then sack this for black. The other untapped land is good. I think they're gonna have another Declaimer in hand. It just really feels like they do. Two more? Okay, well I can fiend the second one. Or the third one, I should say. That's why they kept. We're in such a good position here, though. They have a card they can't cast and a Declaimer that we can take. And they can't kill my black source yet. It's a nice thing about fetch lands against Ponza. Rumble into a red source. But if they tap out, they get comboed. They took Utopia Sprawl. That was the only permanent? Yeah. So this is their hand. Declaimer, Chrysalis, Utopia Sprawl. And they can go... Well, they can't play Sprawl and Chrysalis this turn. And it looks like they're tapping out of green mana. So, yeah, they shouldn't play anything here. They should just attack for 3 pass. Safekeeping is nice for Sponza. I like that tech. I think Rumble, just talking about Ponza, I think Rumble is really, really good and should be in that deck. And maybe some number of Repurposer if you need to fill out the last couple cards. But Repurposer's a lot worse than Rumble and Chrysalis, that's for sure. Foreboding Landscape, get Swamp, untap. I guess I just duress the last, I guess I duress first and then Declaimer. Or take duress, take the Declaimer, and then Wellspring. So my Wellspring just doesn't get Declaimered in response. Okay, I don't play that. Pass. Could have attacked for 2, doesn't matter. And they go Sprawl into Chrysalis, and they drew Highland Forest. Okay. So they should just play out all their cards now. So I think we're heavily, heavily favored from this position. They should definitely bring in all their Declaimers. The cast into the fire, I think, was a little loose, but it worked for them in game 2. Attack for 3, we go to 16, and then we combo. Glee, then I'll just adapt. They have a lot of blockers. I think I can start attacking though, because I can block one of their creatures with a spawn and get another spawn. I guess I can block 2 of their creatures, so let's adapt. First one's free. Always yield, always yes. always yield. And then I'll play the Sicker Wellspring. What do we draw? Something we can't cast right now. Now I'll just make this 20 power. I guess I don't even need to do 20 yet, but it doesn't take that long when the opponent's F6'd. Because Glee says whenever a creature dies, so I can just block, get 2 more spawns. Attack for 20. They block with a spawn. They sack. And then if they drew the 4th Deglammer, I can just make my thing a little bit bigger if I want. Oh, I get another spawn. Nice. Play another forest. The next turn I get to draw 3 cards and get another black source and maybe find a win from there. Avenging Hunter. It's nice. But now I get to start drawing cards. This has trample, but their other creatures don't have trample. Okay, we block. This doesn't do anything. Just seeing if I know that I can block. It's good for them to attack there. Rumble. Suppose I start with that. Tried to click on Rumble. And there's the Invoker. They're hellbent. So we have 10 minutes to combo. Should be good. Nice. You can see that, like, even in that match that was fast, it takes a long time to combo still. We were down to 10 minutes. Maybe in this matchup specifically because it's so fast and I was playing fast, but you never know how long games are going to take. So, like, if it's game 1 and opponent's comboing and it's going to take 2 minutes, technically it's beneficial, especially in Pauper. You know, if it's like a matchup that generally runs longer than this, you should let them combo because time can really put pressure on people's decisions. And when it's like a chess clock like this, it does matter. All right, 2 and 2. Let's go round 5. Let's see if we can 3-2 this league with GG. Golgari Brood Scale. GG! All right, welcome to the 5th and final round against All Gwynway. I'll keep this mediocre hand. They're on the multi-6. We're on the draw. We have tap land into Refractor. And it's Defenders. Should be, I guess, up in the air. Whoever combos faster wins. Should be a pretty straightforward matchup. Wow, they have an awkward hand. All right, let's Rumble now. Slam Glee. Untap land is a win. Because we have Refractor and Invoker. Play Overgrown Battlement. And we can't quite get there. Can they combo us this early? That would be pretty incredible. I doubt it. I guess Rumble probably would have still been better. Just hope we don't fully die here. That would be annoying. Okay, doesn't look like we are dying. So that's nice. Another Axebane. Lead the Stampede. To see if they're Cascade Walls or Combo Walls, maybe. Okay, we just don't know, but they hit 4 creatures, triple Overgrown. And we have the combo. Getting a little bit better at executing now. Always yes, always yield. Just don't want to misclick on the first couple. Just show that we have it. So that the opponent can concede if they want. They're going to make us go full 56 mana. Looks like it. No. Okay, nice. Let's bring in the Fiends. The Snuff Outs for sure. I wonder if I want Nihil Spellbomb. Stop the Drift of Phantasm loop combo thing. I wonder if these all don't really do anything. Maybe Tamiyo's Safekeeping does. Drown Sorrow kills like Quirion Ranger and that thing they played that filters green mana into mana of any color. Usually I like Wraths against that deck, even when they're kind of awkward, but I think in this matchup specifically, I don't want it. We don't know if they're combo walls or cascade walls, but I feel like Duress is still decent. Can take lead the Stampede if they're cascade, and I mean, yeah, it could miss, but maybe I do go down on Duresses, because if they just have out like all creature hand. And again, I just want to keep in like my full ability to combo, and I'm bringing in Fiends. All right, so I have 2 Duress, 2 Fiend, 1 Safekeeping. Safekeeping just so bad. Maybe Duress is just safer. And then if we see that they have like specific pieces of interaction, then I can go Safekeeping. Just not sure how to sideboard in this matchup yet. Yeah, so it's fine. Opponent on the multi-6. Walls and Elves, like, the decks are incredibly powerful, but they do have to mulligan a lot because they play a really low land count. Do I want to leave up Snuff Out on turn 1? I think the answer to that is no. Most likely they're just going to play like an Overgrown Battlement or something on turn 2. I don't think I need to kill this in response, yeah. Because I want to kill the Overgrown Battlement over the Sentinel anyway. So I need to play Swamp for Snuff Out. And then should I just play Brood Scale? I think so. They only have 2 cards left. This could be pretty sick here. Shield Wall Sentinel. Go for Axebane Guardian. This card's sweet. When this card came out, I was pretty hyped. Effect on it. I feel like Axebane's like their only real choice. Oh, Drift. Okay, they go for Drift. Okay. All right, let's combo here. They have to chump. Glee, adapt. Turn 3, attacking infinite power. Can also play Spellbomb, which is nice. Yes, I want to use the ability. I almost like messed up there. Sack, yield, and then yield. Yes, and yield. Play Spellbomb. Let's get 20 power. Just gonna attack now, and then if they don't block, I'll go 20 power. Okay, I have double spawn now. Yeah, Spellbomb breaks up the drift of sometimes they can go like with a lot of mana, they go transmute for drift, and then they drift for drift, drift for drift, and then on the last drift they get what is that card? 1 black, 2 colorless, instant storm, return a creature from your graveyard to the battle to your hand, and then they get back like 4 drifts, and then they get the combo. Now we're looking good though. 2 black. Oh, and there's the combo. Okay, nice. This deck does seem really, really powerful. Okay, nice. Little 3/2, not too bad. Talk about the deck. The bridge actually ended up costing us against Ponza, which is funny. But I feel like with just 4 total artifact lands in the mana base, we decided to like cast into the fire, which could cost them. Like a lot of times we won't have that. Maybe we should even go down further because you rarely are going to want to, you know, sack one of your own lands to Deadly Dispute or Insight. And especially with like 4 Wellspring, 4 Star, 1 Implement, that's 9 things you really want to sack to these. Plus you have Energy Refractor and sometimes spawns that you can sack to these. So you have a lot of fodder for these draw spells. I liked triple Bloodright. I think that seemed like the right amount. Pretty easy to find it and not take up too much space in the deck. Another thing I'll note here in the post-league discussion, a lot of people have like told me things like, oh, you should play 4 Gorehound and 1 of the red unearth creature, and then play like 1. God, I'm so bad with card names, it's insane. Jack-o'-lantern, is it? Yeah, it is. And then 1 jack-o'-lantern, and then you're like when you combo, you mill your whole deck, then you add a red mana, then you bring your guy back, and then it's like that takes up so many more slots. Or I've heard like play Dread Return and then Dread Return a win con after you mill your deck with Gorehound, but that takes up more deck slots than just playing a couple like Invokers. And I think Invoker is the best one, specifically because, like, remember the game where we went up to 56 mana? We only played Invoker before we did that because we had protection and they only had 1 mana available. But again, if you're somehow like, let's say you already comboed, but they have a bunch of chump blockers, and then you draw Invoker, you can just combo again, make 56 mana, play Invoker, and then drain them for 21. So, therefore, it's straight up better than Nightblade. It's also, like I said, easier to combo with Invoker. It does have 1 toughness compared to 3 of Nightblade, but I still think it's better. And just the fact that it's easier to combo, like we weren't close to timing out anytime that league, but we did play against Burn, Rakdos Magnus, Rakdos Madness. Then what did we play against in round 4? God, I'm blanking. And then we played against Walls in the last round. Oh, then Ponza, then Walls. All those matchups are pretty fast. Yeah, under sub 2 hours with this deck when you have to combo. Not bad for a league here. I think in the sideboard, I want Declaimer against Affinity. Maybe that's not the axis we want to interact on. but it's also good in the mirror. Is there anything that like can kill multiple artifacts and enchantments? I don't really want to like splash Gorilla Shaman out of the sideboard or something. Fiend seems pretty good though, out of the board specifically. I don't think I want it main. I like Duress, but Fiend seems pretty good. Maybe just cut Nihil Spellbomb entirely, but Nihil seems pretty good. Like, I don't want to cut Fiend. I don't really want to cut Snuff Out. It seems good in the mirror too. So I'm cutting Drown in Sorrow, Weather the Storm, Safekeeping, or Spellbomb. I have to get 2 out of all those. Drown in Sorrow is like a little hard to cast, but it also helps you against red. So maybe the fact that I have so many of these, I could cut like 1 Spellbomb, because maybe we just don't care about fighting on that access too much. And then like 1 Weather or 1 Drown, play 2 Declaimers just to try it. I guess this is probably what I would try moving forward. I think I've seen people with less or no energy refractors, but I think it is good. Another card you can consider playing is Evolution Witness. And if you do that, I think you want more Snakeskin Veils to combo with it, because that's a really nice combo. Save your Evolution Witness from removal, get another thing back. Evolution Witness is another card we could play in the sideboard for grindy matchups, just to get permanents back, but I don't know if we want it. The landscapes were also pretty good. The fact that like when we went off we could cycle one time was really nice, and that they're untapped lands, but maybe similar to Ash Barrens 2 is still the right number, but I think they're a lot better than Ash Barrens, because unlike Ash Barrens, you can play it first and then sack it for colored mana later, where if you ever have to play Ash Barrens, it's kind of a disaster a lot of times. Yeah, I liked Safekeeping. I like Veil still. I think Implement is really bad, because you can only activate the ability as a sorcery, so it's only like a discount on the Brood Scale. I guess you can activate it to put a counter on Brood Scale and then adapt if they respond and then go off, but it doesn't really work because they usually do it in response to your Glee anyway. So Implement, I think like, okay, if you want to play Evolution Witness, you could play cut like an Invoker, cut the Safekeepings, play Veil, play another Implement, and play like some Evolution Witnesses. Maybe cut a Refractor if you want to play that card. So just you have more combos with it, because Implement plus Evolution Witness seems pretty sick. Could also play more dual lands and have more tap lands, but you see you really want a lot of untapped lands, and our mana wasn't that bad color-wise. I mean, it was, but I think having untapped lands was so much more important, allowing us to go fast. Eviscerator's Insight, I think is also good, but maybe 4 Deadly Dispute, 3 Insight is the right number too. It's really nice with Rumble. I like it a lot more than the thing that gives you a map token. I think I need to get a little bit better at playing the deck too. You saw early on in the league when I sacked my spawn that did not have Summoning Sickness, we could have won. We won that game anyway, luckily, but there's a lot of like little things like that I'm sure that I still have to learn with the deck, but obviously comboing with Blood Right Invoker over Thought Picker, which is just so much easier. And that was fun. That was fun. It wasn't that fun when I have to just click through the combo, but it wasn't too painful either. So it was reasonable, and I think this deck is really strong. I think this is one of the best decks actually in the format right now. I think it's still getting tuned. I don't think this is its final form, but it seems to me like Golgari is better than Jund Gleezard right now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe playing Jund, getting the Cleansing Wildfire to ramp or hate their lands, playing Chrysalis because it's such a strong card, and then getting access to red sideboard cards like Gorilla Shaman and Pyroblast. makes the Jund Gleezard deck better than this one. But this is like so streamlined for the combo with so much protection. You have 4 duress, 4 protection spells for the combo, and then like such good card advantage, and then just a tight little 11 card combo package. Deck is real nice. It's basically Splinter Twin. I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. YouTube.com/snapbolt. Again, subscribe if you liked the video. If you want to see more, you can ring the bell, get notifications when my videos come out. Had a lot of fun in this league, and looking forward to playing more Pauper and brewing some more decks. See you in the next one. Peace.